This TikToker deported her ex-boyfriend when she found out that he cheated on her. People get famous for all sorts of stuff, but deporting your ex-boyfriend is definitely an interesting come-up story. And I mean, hey, there is a lot of confusion when it comes to this story, but this all went down on the Latin side of TikTok. But this is so viral that it spilled out onto the English TikTok due to the sheer ridiculousness of how interesting the headline is. I mean, come on. She deported her ex-boyfriend because he cheated. That's insane. Now, the video has 40 million views. So here's the claims. There's a TikToker that goes by the name of MotsUser555 who went through a very rough patch in her life with her now ex-boyfriend. There were two main issues wrong with their relationship. Number one, apparently he lied to her about his citizenship. And two, he cheated on her. So when she found out that he was here illegally and he cheated on her, she decided to come up with a devious plan, just to put it lightly. I mean, just kind of like kidnapping him and taking him back across the border. But how did she do this though? Well, she surprised him by going to Six Flags because conveniently she was 2 hours away and apparently 2 hours away from the border. So they left the night before so they could spend the whole day at Six Flags with each other. She drove and he was tired, so he went to sleep. By the time he woke up, he was at the Mexican border. Oh my God.
Yo, Mr. DJ mainkan musik, yo, gak perlu takut berisik, yo, jangan berhenti sampai pagi, shake, 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 shake your body, yo, Mr. DJ.
Alright y'all, so now that you pretty much got the gist of what this video entails, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. Why? So I know it's real. Alright, and before we hop into the video, I just want to say that this video was originally in Spanish, but it had to be run through in like a AI software so we can get the gist and hear what is going on. Alright, so if you hear any mistakes, it's gonna say she, but it means he. Alright, sometimes it can't always get it right, but for the most part, we get the gist of the story that's going on here. Alright, so let's just get into the video.
Okay, story time of how I returned my ex-boyfriend to Mexico without him noticing. For cheating on me because we had gone on vacation. So when we got back, I wanted to transfer some photos to my cell phone. And then if you see that, I mean, on the iPhone, like the 2-up, and you see like many tabs, and here in the United States, Snap is used a lot. So there was a message, and I remember that I got in to see the messages, and in Snap, the messages are erased. So I remember that I saw, I mean, the message, and there were many that were saved, and you can see them, I mean, they are not deleted, and I remember that there were even photos, and I said, no, I mean, he's cheating on me, and I remember that I got in, and I saw the name, and I got into his contacts, and I said, I mean, that's very cheeky, that, and I realized then that I went to the bathroom like this, but the bathroom made me cry. I was crying, and I was angry, and the truth is, I was thinking, I mean, this can't stay like this, I mean, I need revenge, I wanted revenge, the truth, and I was thinking, what can I do, and I thought, if I tell him what, I mean, I'm going to tell him what I saw, and I mean, I'm going to run him off.
The dude literally fucked around and found out. The crazy thing is that she's like, you know what? No, I can't just break up with you because you're still around. That girl still has access to you. No, if I can't have you, no one will. Why? Because your ass is going over the border, okay? Yeah, that's where you're going. She was making sure ain't nobody, y'all ain't linking up. That's a no-go. No bueno. I'm telling you, she did that.
He's going to go with her. I mean, and I was also like, I mean, I'll help you come and everything. And like,
man,
I felt like, well, I mean, he's going to come out on top, you know? And I remember when I
This
thought,
situation is so
I'm going to send him back to
bad.
Mexico.
Oh
And I
my
thought, well,
gosh.
obviously, if I tell him to go back to Mexico,
Don't fuck
he's
around
obviously
and
not
cheat,
stupid. I mean,
especially
nobody's going to
if
say
you
no
don't
to me.
have
I mean, he's just going to
citizenship.
leave
All
my
right.
apartment, and that's all. And I remember that I thought, I am going to take him back to Mexico because he's not going to leave. I said he is never going to leave. Then I remember that San Antonio, where we live, is 2 hours away from San Antonio, and it is at the same time. I mean, San Antonio is 2 hours away, and Laredo is 2 hours away.
She definitely, I feel like she had two directions here. Seriously. Either she could have threw a flip flop at him, beat the hell out of him, or deport him. Which one do you think she did? Clearly, Latino rage is no joke. I'm just saying. Y'all got it. Y'all got it.
Rocked the road to San Antonio, and I also rocked the road to get to Laredo. So I remember I said, I'm going to tell him. He was a yes. I thought, I'm going to tell him, let's go to San Antonio right now to go to Six Flags tomorrow because everything was lined up. Everything, because he was resting the next day. And I remember I told him, no, we are going to Six Flags tomorrow, and we are leaving right now. I mean, now that it is night and we arrived to take advantage of the whole day and it was already happening. Tomorrow we are not coming back, and we were already making reservations at Quinta. And I remember that, right? I thought, and no, I mean, if he wants us to stop, I mean, on the way to the bathroom or something like that, to look on the GPS for an exit, I mean, for a gas or a Stripes or something, or if he wants to eat at a Wendy's, something nearby, and then he will realize that we are not going to San Antonio, we are going to Laredo. I mean, I was thinking, right? And I remember before we left, I told him, like, hey, don't you want to go to the bathroom? I mean, go to the bathroom so we can go. I mean, straight of my house, there is a strip mall. So in the strip mall, I told him, well, we have to buy things, and that's it.
Thought this through.
And I said to her, no, well, I will drive all the time. And because it was not much time, it was 2 hours. And I said to her, I will drive all the time. You go to sleep. And now when we get to the hotel, I will talk to you. I mean, so that you can rest. And I remember that when the first checkup happened, we were going to arrive. And I remember that I was thinking, oh no, I mean, if I'm going to get to the hotel, I'm not going to get to the hotel. Oh no, I mean, if it will be right or wrong. But I remembered the messages, but I was so angry. I mean, I swear to you that I had a bad feeling. I swear to you that I had a feeling of anger. I mean, I would come back and I would say, yes, it's good that you are doing this. I mean, I was cheering myself because then I would think, no, I mean, what a bad weight.
Oh my gosh, she deported him in rage. But the thing is, it's like she had to convince herself to keep pushing, to keep going through, because she knew what she was doing was fucked up, right? It's like she had the angel on one shoulder and the devil on one shoulder, and the devil is like, no, remember what he did now. Remember, you saw those text messages. Remember how he made you and how that made you feel in that moment. No, you're doing this, girl. You doing the right thing. And the angel's like, no, this is probably bad. Maybe we should just turn back around. Like, I swear it's like one of these situations. Oh my God. This is insane. From A to Z, she thought all of this. She thought, okay, if he gotta make stops for snacks, if he gotta, stop to go to the bathroom, he might look at the GPS. She thought of it all. I mean, she masterminded this whole plan. Oh my God.
And I would also think, I mean, I brought it, I'll return it, and I had paid, and it was like, no, I'm going to return it to you. And I remember that I went through the first one, and in the first one, I mean, it just went through, I mean, they didn't even say anything to me. And in the second one, when you go to Mexico, if they see that there is a little side like that, then they stop you and you go into customs, like, to check your things. So on that side, they did that to me. They told me, no, come to the other side. I mean, to go to the other side, that they were going to check the truck, and I already lowered the glass, and it is in that glass that I went up that they are checking it, right?
Was he awake?
I mean, they were checking, the truck,
like
and obviously
so
he had already noticed, and he started to tell me that, no, why are you doing this to me? What are you doing and all that? And, well, I mean, I didn't say anything to him. I mean, I started to tell him, like, I really told him, no, well, you want to be a bastard? Well, be a bastard, I told him, but start with zeros. And you come and I'll bring you, I don't know, or I'll help you, I don't know. But, well, you're not going to use me. I told him, if you want to be a bastard, be a bastard. And now I'm leaving you here, I told him. Now I'm leaving you here. I mean, he couldn't go back, because we were already there on the line. And we passed by, and he was saying that they give you, like, these permits and all that. Well, I turned around and got him off. And I remember that I am there in sarcasm. I took out a $50 and I still threw it to him. And I told him, well, what's the use of it?
My God.
He had his wallet and he was carrying. The only thing he kept was what he was bringing
She
for.
threw him $50. Keep the change, you filthy animal. Yo, to add salt into the wound. No, what is that? To add lemon juice, salt to the wound. Whatever. Y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. She did that. Like, damn. The situation is just getting worse and worse. Oh, poor thing.
The next day we were going to go to Six Flags, and he was bringing prices, and he was bringing money and his cell phone. And I said, I didn't really care about it. Then he came back. But from there, I don't know about his life, but I remember, that day when I was coming back, I was thinking, oh, good. What did I do? I was coming back like one of those times, like what did I just do? Like, as a big girl, like, what did I do? This is big, you know?
Yeah,
but to this day, I don't regret it. For me, it's the best thing I've ever done because, yeah, what I thought, well, I thought, I was deceived, but I never used it. And now, that was my revenge. To this day, I don't feel bad. The truth is, I don't feel bad about it. I'm like, oh, that's good. And I screwed you?
Yeah, he definitely after around and found out. This is crazy. Like, I don't know how long this guy has been in the U.S., but what if he was like, he's been in the U.S. like his whole life, and then like one day your crazy ex just drops a bomb on you and say, you're being deported, welcome to Mexico, like, and you're stuck there. That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh my gosh. Mind you, with $50. Seriously, what would you do in that situation? You are cooked. Okay. So we have this border TikTok.
Where are we at the airport?
We're going to Tijuana.
What?
Yeah. We're at the border, babe. We're going to Tijuana and maybe we go to Cabo. Okay, we just crossed. Wait, do they have to check us or something?
Oh my God, shock is setting in. Panicking.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
You happy?
Let me know.
Babe, we already crossed.
I don't have no papers.
Stop.
Yo, that is not funny, but that is funny. Oh my God, what would y'all do knowing that you can't get back home? Oh my God.
Honestly, I don't feel bad about it.
Her video exploded on Latin TikTok, eventually making its way to international feeds.
This is about to be
And while she received many positive comments from people who supported her, Montse's actions could get her in legal trouble.
I am not defending the boyfriend or anything like that. It does not change the fact that what this girl did is a quite serious crime.
A lawyer named Carlos Eduardo Espina posted a response TikTok warning she may face several years in prison for what she did.
First, for kidnapping, because if you cannot get someone into your car based on lies and then take them to a completely different place against their will. And second, human trafficking, because once you forcibly cross a person against their will across an international border, dear, that is extremely serious.
Montse's follow-up TikToks revealed that her ex did make it back to the US and was living with his new girlfriend, who is also undocumented. After the presidential elections, she jokingly says she hopes both of them will be deported to Mexico, thus completing her revenge plan.
Oh my God. Look, if this story is actually real, then this is the true definition of kidnapping. She kidnapped him and is telling her story how she kidnapped someone on TikTok for clout. At this rate, I feel like everyone on TikTok, I swear, is going band for band on TikTok. Whoever comes up or has the wildest story, like, that's where I feel like we're at. But yeah, that is crazy. I couldn't believe that. That is absolutely insane. I have never heard somebody do something like that and then blast it on TikTok. Yo, the girl is wild. Oh my God, but hey, he knows not to mess with her no more. That's all I can say about that. He knows not if they ever do get back together, he knows not to pull that stunt ever again. Don't pull nothing like that on her, because she is going to 1 up you, 10 up you, 20 up you, 1,000 up you. She's going to do it better, okay? And she did. She took your ass over the border, okay? Yo. Anywho, that is all I have for you guys for today. And I will see you guys on the next video. If you have any suggestions that you would like to see me react to, drop your thoughts down below and I'll be sure to take a look at it. Alright guys, peace out.